watch the dance, the Paramount on parade. We've the worst thing on the program, so a possible chance of glory is in the shade. But any time you go confused or find yourself perplexed, one of us will stagger out and tell you what is next. We're the masters of ceremony, so we wear these suits for Paramount on parade. Our purpose is to introduce the stars of this review, and so with your permission we'll present ourselves to you.
Now, this is Mr. Gallagher is the name.
Right.
Imagine my embarrassment. But this fellow is to blame.
Right.
And this is Mr.
Why, Okie is my name.
Right.
Oh, pardon my round shoulders, folks, but the old guy is to blame.
And I am Mr.
Arrow. Right.
Fancy me forgetting that. Well, I know it tomorrow night.
Wrong. Now we put that over, and we have gone this far. We'd like to introduce ourselves and tell you who we are. We're the masters of ceremony, keeping you people in touch with Paramount on parade.
Now, the first number will be by Mr. Buddy Ross and Miss Lillian Rogers.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Yes, wrong. You tell him who it is, Mr. Gallagher.
Absolutely, Mr. Oakey, if you will. Buddy Rogers and Lillian Ross.
Right.
Why do you keep on stalling when I'm calling every night? Why do you keep me waiting, speculating, is it right?
I'm fond of you, and yet I quite forget I must decide.
If you don't make up your mind, someday you'll wake up and find there's a time for everything, but everyone who's saying no, anytime's the time to fall in love. Hearts are eager in the spring, but love, as every swain knows, is not dependent on that moon above. Cupid is not swayed by the weather. What does he care, dear, if it rains? Every plan we've made together may not work out, still love remains. Set the date, don't hesitate, but just make up your mind, dear. Now's the time to fall in love with me.
I think that you are right here, and I might, dear, name the day. But do you think next year we'll both of us feel the same way?
No lapse of time can change us or estrange us, I am sure.
When you talk that way, I know all that you say must be so. There's a time for everything, but
Anytime's the time to fall in love. Anytime's the time to fall in love.
on the river
Or skies are gray. Once and this, my love for you, we know, is not dependent on that moon of love. Cupid is not swayed by the weather. What does he care, dear, if it rains? Every plan we've made together may not work out, still love remains.
Why don't you let me know?
Why should we have to wait? Just make up your mind, dear. Now's the time to fall in love with me.
There's a time for everything, for everyone who's playing a role. Anytime's the time to fall in Warner Roller.
Hello, Jack.
How are you, Warner?
I'm fine.
Say, tell me, are you going to do anything in this review?
Oh, yes. A mystery play written especially for me, around my character, Dr. Fu Manchu.
Written especially for you?
Yes.
I bet it's good.
Well, I hope so.
Yep. Well,
I don't think
Clive Brooks. How are you, Clive?
Mr. Oakley.
Hey, I thought you were over in Europe.
No, I had to postpone my trip. I had to do an item for the review.
So, what are you going to do, sing?
No, a mystery play written specially around my character of Sherlock Holmes.
Mystery play.
Yeah.
Written especially for you.
Yes, especially for me.
But it's interesting.
Come along and see it.
I will.
Might dash up for the moment.
Well, Bill Powell. How are you, Bill? Oh, no, Jackie. Glad to see you. Say, I hear you're going to do a song and dance for this review. Is that so?
No, Jackie, I'm going to do a mystery play. Written especially for me around my character of Philo Vance, you know?
Especially written for you, around your character.
So,
Well, I want to look for it. G. Paulette. How are you, G?
Hello, Johnny.
Yeah,
Hi.
glad to see you.
Good day.
Say, I hear you're doing a couple of impersonations in this Paramount parade.
No, John, I'd like to, but I've got to do a mystery play written especially for me around my character of Sergeant Heath.
Oh, mystery play.
Yeah.
Written especially for you.
Yeah.
That sounds very original.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Say, Jack, just help yourself to this spinach. I won't be needing it.
Oh, no thanks, Gene. I have to run away. I have to go and take my big solo lessons.
I heard you were out for a record.
Yeah. That's very funny. He's trying to needle me.
Studio ingenue, Jack Oakey.
Come in. Greetings to you, Honorable Sergeant Heath.
Well, Fu Manchu, old boy, I hurried over just as soon as I got your phone call. You know, it's darn nice of you to phone me whenever you kill a guy. Well, why did you have to kill him?
God to my ancestors. He doubted that I was a murderer, so I killed the disbeliever.
Fair enough. And you certainly did a nice job. Well, everything's cut and dried. Pardon me, Doctor.
It's a pleasure.
Now I have the nicest new patrol wagon downstairs, and you and me are going for a nice little ride.
Good.
Why, hello, Mr. Vance.
Sergeant? I hope I don't intrude.
Oh, certainly not. Certainly not. Pardon me. Dr. Fu Manchu, Mr. Philo Vance.
My dear doctor.
The Honorable Mr. Philo Vance.
Now, Sergeant, if I may ask, how do you know that Dr. Fu committed this murder?
Well, it's more or less a hunch. You see, the dead man here was stabbed and shot. And when I came in, Dr. Fu Manchu had a knife and a gun in his hand. Now, he admitted the crime. And, well, some way or another, I just kind of thought maybe he did do it.
Well, very good, Sergeant, very good. But aren't you just a trifle premature? For instance, you haven't even once mentioned the word psychology.
Oh, have I got to go through all that again?
One moment. I want my rights. Am I to be arrested, or am I not?
You know, he's a pretty important man in his line.
But you can't expect me to admit that Dr. Fu committed this murder until I have eliminated all the other suspects.
When Fu Manchu is pleased to commit a murder, there are no other suspects.
There must be other suspects. There are always other suspects. If necessary, I shall make other suspects.
Watson, there's a murdered man in this room. Amazing. How did you come to that conclusion, Mr. Holmes? My dear Watson, there are 4 men in this room, one of whom does not move. He is obviously not asleep, since if he were asleep, there would be riveters at work next door, which there are not. As he is not asleep, he is obviously murdered.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
Elementary, my dear Watson, elementary. My name is Holmes, Sherlock.
Vance, Fido.
If you'll pardon me, I'll take Dr. Fu Manchu down to headquarters and have him booked for murder.
Oh, that's preposterous, Sergeant. Why, we haven't even yet discovered whether the pearls are missing or not.
What pearls?
What pearls? The pearls.
White devils. Am I to be arrested or am I not?
Certainly not.
Don't be absurd.
Will you be good enough to unlock these handcuffs?
What? Certainly, Doctor. Darn clever, you Chinese. I'm sorry I didn't think of it myself. Just dandy, Fu.
I had to do it. It was the only way I could convince them that I am a murderer.
Right.
Yeah. Excuse me. Good night, Sergeant.
Who killed that man? It's a mystery play written especially for me.
A little recitation by Rudyard Kipling entitled Gunga Din. A bunch of the boys were whooping it up. I should say 4 or 5 young lads, maybe 6.
Pardon me, Mr. Gallagher. Could I interrupt you personally?
Well, you not only could, but you have, Mr. Green.
Oh, you remember me?
Certainly. Weren't we in a picture together?
Yeah, but I didn't think you'd recognize me. I look so different without makeup.
No, you don't.
Mr. Gallagher, you know, I have the recitating rights in this review. I'm supposed to be the only serious touch. You know, like Barrymore's giving out. To be or not to be. What is the answer?
That was no lady, that was my wife.
That's it. That's it.
Let's see now, Mr. Green. John Barrymore.
Yes.
Full quiet. No, it's still green. Barrymore. On the bias, it's still green.
What are you measuring there, Mr. Gallagher?
Well, you know, Harry, you better go out and get yourself a profile like John Barrymore before we can consider you.
We?
Certainly.
Since when are you a boss?
Well, I didn't mean it that way, Harry.
Since when did you get to be a we? Let me tell you something, Mr. Gallagher. Harry Green will kibitz himself into this review if it takes me till 1942, the year that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now, I must practice. To be or not to be.
Not to be.
That was no lady, that was my wife. That was no lady, that was my wife. To be or not to be.
Nothing annoys me. A little recitation by Rudyard Kipling entitled Gunga Din. It was a kid's last fight, and a goodly crowd was there. I should say 4 or 5 young lads, maybe 6. Yes,
Pardon,
the same. Don't go away, I'll get to you.
Voulez-vous effacer les mains pour dire en anglais ce que je vais dire en français?
Who's, yeah. He wishes me to interpret to you in English what he's going to tell me in French. Monsieur, si quelqu'un bonnet snatch.
Mesdames, Messieurs,
Il est tout à fait naturel que l'un des plus importants numéros de cette revue soit interprété par un artiste dont le nom est synonyme de Paris.
Paris.
Parmi les vedettes françaises, aucune n'a jamais atteint la popularité qui couronne la carrière de ce charmant garçon, qui vient, depuis un an, de conquérir aussi l'Amérique.
The Chevalier's next.
Bonsoir, monsieur, dame. That means hello, everybody. In order to bring a little international flavor into the review, Mr. Paramount has asked me to do something typically French. Something typically French. Of course, there are many things I could do that would be typically French, but I don't know, you know. I'll do it, of course, but it's, if it's a little bit naughty, it's going to be French, that's all. I'm sure you all know the Apache dance, eh? Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dam, ta-di-da-da-da-da-da-da-dam, tam. And I know that the whole world thinks that the Apache dance was created in Paris, in our underworld, amongst our gangsters. Not at all. And with the assistance of charming Miss Evelyn Brand, I'm now going to show you the real origin of the Apache dance. Just a minute. Well, I think the show was very good tonight. Don't you, darling?
Yes.
You don't look very enthusiastic. What's the matter?
I'm wondering how you managed to even see the show.
What do you mean?
You were so busy flirting with that girl on the other side of you.
Don't be absurd.
You deny it.
Oh, absolutely.
I say you flirted with the girl up on your right.
Oh, that's silly. Let's not start a fight.
You know you did flirt.
No, dear.
Yes, dear.
No, dear.
Well, I was watching you flirt right along.
I tell you, sweetheart, that you're wrong.
I say I'm not, dear.
Yes, dear?
No, dear.
Oh, what? Rot.
I say you flirted with that girl up on your right.
Oh, that's silly. Let's not start a fight.
You know you did flirt.
No, dear.
Yes, dear.
No, dear.
I was watching you flirt right along.
Tell you, sweetheart, that you're wrong.
I say I'm not, dear.
Yes, dear.
No,
Oh,
dear.
what?
I say you flirted with that girl up on your right.
Oh, that's silly. Let's not start a fight.
You know you did flirt.
No, dear.
Yes, dear.
No, dear.
Why do you flirt right along?
Wrong.
I say I'm not, dear.
Yes, dear.
No, dear.
What? What?
I say you flirted with that girl upon your right.
That's silly. Let's not start a fight.
You know you did flirt.
No, dear.
Yes, dear.
Dear.
Oh, dear.
Yes, dear. Martini,
Alors,
comment ça va?
Très bien.
Ça va bien? Vous avez fait bon voyage?
Très bien.
Ta mère a été bonne?
Oui.
Il n'y a pas eu trop de trucs, non?
People.
Vous avez le trac? He's a young artist that Mr. Lasky found last year in Paris. Yes. He has a beautiful voice. Not Mr. Lasky, Martini. Yes. Martini is his name. It's a nice drink, eh? A nice name, eh? He's a bit nervous, you know, because he's going to start in America. So he is exactly as I was myself last year, you know, I was all like that. And I'm telling him that the American people are all right. See, they're very fair, not to worry. Try to cheer him up a little, you know. Don't worry, that's going to be absolutely all right, eh? Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. This guy ain't dead yet.
He's not? What's the time?
5 to 12.
Let's go eat. We pick him up after lunch.
All right.
Well, you're up. How are you feeling?
I'm dying.
Oh, that blanket again. Oh. Put that foot down. I want these feet tucked in and well covered up at all times. Your wife is here, but remember she can only stay a moment.
Well, didn't she bring the kids?
Yes, the children are with her.
Oh, Elmer, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm dying.
Oh, but Elmer, you should see the lovely floral pieces we selected for you.
Now, Mrs. Bilgewater, you promised.
I'll go. I know he wants a moment alone with the children. Oh, goodbye, Elmer.
Goodbye. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Now, listen, I'm only trying to do the thing that's right. I don't want more than my share, you know it.
You don't want more than your share. Why, you're taking everything that there is left. There's nothing left for me at all.
That's not true. I told you before that I was...
Get Daddy a glass of water.
You
Junior!
Oh, shut up. Do you think I'm crazy? I'm only trying to do what's right.
You're only trying to do what's right, yes, but your right seems to include
Francis,
every...
get Daddy a glass of water.
Oh, well, you scram, get it yourself.
I'll tell you what I'll do. After the funeral, I'll give you the furniture, and I'll take the automobile.
You give me the
Boys,
what?
boys. Daddy doesn't like to hear you quarrel.
Oh,
Shut up.
Let her go back home to her mother.
Is that
You're
so?
going to get married, you can use the furniture.
Oh, boys.
What do you want?
Nothing. Oh, I'm dying.
He's dying to announce Jack Oakey and Zelm O'Neill.
Ah, very lovely, girls. Now I'll take the next class. Right this way, girls. Now, girls, do you remember the little exercise that we learned last week?
Wait a minute. What's the matter? Please, girl. Good. What's the matter with you, honey?
What am I going to do with my leg?
Throw it out the window and don't bother to cut it off.
Good morning. That'll be all for today, girls. Goodbye.
So that's the bunch of old guys you're supposed to have up here teaching things to, huh? What are you supposed to be teaching them, massages?
Oh, honey, you don't understand. I'm doing all this for art.
That's right. Blame it on somebody else. I suppose Art claims he's doing the same for you.
Oh, honey, you mustn't get sore at me for talking to those other dames.
No, what am I supposed to do? Write you a letter of recommendation?
Oh, you don't understand, honey. It's just like a fighter training with a bunch of monks getting in shape for the champ. You know, somebody told me that love is a game, and I have to watch every play. And so if I practice, I'm not to blame, 'cause I must improve every day. So if I kiss a cutie, no matter who, I'm in training for you. And if I hug a beauty, honest and true, well, I'm in training for you. Now, sweetheart, you must realize that my arms need the exercise. Then I'll be in condition when I get through. I'm in training for you.
I know that you know that I know you. That's why I'm turning this hymn. Love as a game can be played by two. I also must keep in trim. Now, if you see me necking somebody new, then I'm in training for you. Learning every second just what to do. I'm in training for you. Now you're sincere of that, I'm sure, but you don't want no immature. What I learn from others, I'll do too. But I'm in training for you. When I get that beauty, no matter who, I'm in training for. If you're looking for affection, you can look in my direction. When I hug a beauty, honest and true, I'm in training for. When you do rehearsing, buddy, you won't need no understudy.
Sweetheart, you must realize my arms need the exercise. I'll be in condition when I get through. I'm in training for you. I'm in training for you.
Old man Gallagher's favorite son.
Oh, hello, Stevie. Come in.
Hello, honey, said he, walking down toward Matamek. I beg pardon, milady, but the stage awaits your presence. Mr. Frederick Mart, Mr. Stuart Irwin, and the other thespians are consumed with impatience. In other words, Charlie, will you get going?
My good fellow, will you hasten to my distinguished companions and sisters and inform them that I regret infinitely the unavoidable delay? In other words, beat it, kid.
Well, I'll give you 5 minutes.
Less than that.
Righto.
Wait. Thank you.
A sketch laid in France shortly after the war entitled My Marine with Miss Ruth Chatterton.
That's it. Boy up and out. Santa Claus. Come on. Lafayette, we're back from war.
But, monsieur, the war is over. We are back again.
To tell you the truth, Grandpa, we ain't here yet. We just dropped in to tell you we was coming.
Remember the armistice? Huh? I was out for 17 hours cold, and right there's where the body rested.
All is done. Never got up yet.
Not to embarrass anybody, did I hear the word cognac?
Cognac? Cognac? Where have I heard that word before? You know, cognac is French milk. It comes in bottles, huh? They feed it to babies to make them grow whiskers like Santa Claus. Boys, huh? Back again! You go to war. You go.
See you again, my boy.
Well. If it ain't Joan of Arc looking younger and younger. Ah, madame, comment allez-vous? C'est très bon.
Alors, vous êtes choisi de vous en aller. Pipe down, will you? C'est pas votre place.
Don't look at me like that, lady. Makes me feel like my best friend wouldn't tell me.
She's got the funniest look in her eye, like she expected one of us to know her. I got 4 good reasons for you to lay off of me.
One of them's named Myrtle.
Oh, no. No. I want nothing from you. I just want to ask you, do you know a place called Idaho? That's where his head would go when the war was over. Seems to me his head is across the sea, a little place where we would live in clover. I can't believe he gave his heart to me. Then put it back and hurry across the sea. My Marine, and see my Marine. It has madame. Tell me, what does that mean? He never spoke about a race, but his kiss meant everything that any sweetheart ever said in the springtime. My Marie, and you see, my love, to me, him meant all a lover could mean. He left me jusqu'à the gale, and wandered all to God knows where. My Marie, as you see, my Marie. Oh, no. Years are long, but I still hear that song that he taught me to sing. Before we parted, Fritzy boy. The song was Fritzy boy. The soldiers sang it when they were down on. It came to me only yesterday. I heard them singing as they marched away. Hold your head down, Fritzy boy. Keep your head down, Fritzy boy.
Last night in the pale moonlight, we saw you, we saw you. You were fixing your broken wire when we opened up a rapid fire. If you want to see your father in the fatherland, keep your head down, Fritzy boy. Fritzy boy. Last night in the pale moonlight, we saw you, fixing your broken wire as we open up a rapid fire. If you want to see your father in the fatherland, keep your head down.
Allez-vous-en maintenant. Allez faire votre métier autre part.
Ça va. Ça va.
Je t'aime, ma petite chérie. I love you, kid. Родной, очаровательное дитя, не покидай меня, я люблю тебя безмерно, безгранично.
Say it again.
Родное мое дитя, безмерно, безгранично люблю тебя, не покидай меня, не покидай вовек.
Cảm ơn hổ hiệu sẽ cơ quan cảm ơn bọn mình là hay.
Hey!
Your name?
My name
I didn't ask you. Your name?
Germaine Latour,
Adresse?
45 Rue de Victoire.
Phone number.
Centrale 1142.
My name is...
Just wasting benches.
Officer, will you please come with me and help me? I want to show you something. You see that man?
Yes?
Well, that's my husband.
This is the happiest moment of my life.
Je suis navré de vous contrarier, madame, mais qu'est-ce que les pauvres garçons, fallait bien laisser un peu les tranquilles, n'est-ce pas? Pardon. Au revoir, madame. It's criminal, a criminal warrior man who let them disturb all his slumber. I never would, no, never could follow the plan that there is more safety in numbers. All I want is just one girl, but I have to have one girl. I could use many more, even 3 or 4, but one is enough. All I want is just one moon, though there is only one moon. That is plenty for me, just as long as he is doing his stuff. All I want is just one word, that is the word yes. From a certain sweet someone, I'm eager to press my heart. All I want is just one kiss, but I have to have one kiss. Yes, all I want is one. All I want is one for a start. All I want is just one hug, but I've got to have one hug. And I'm happy to say I'm a candidate for one wild caress. All I want is just one heart thrill, but I have to have one heart thrill. And I need the right mate to cooperate in this happiness. Do I have to let my heart keep blending with his? Do I have to use my lips for only to eat or to speak? All I want is just one girl, but I've got to have one girl. Yes, all I want is one. All I want is one just one.
Good old Alma, mammy, honey, baby boy.
A little late, folks, but I had to step outside to get my girl a birthday present. You see, I was going to buy a Rolls Royce, but you know they take so long to deliver. So I bought her a sack of candy instead.
Pardon me, Mr. Opie.
Can that be Rain? Oh, it's you. Well, what do you want?
Well, I'm next on the program.
Next. Well, what's your name?
Mr. Green.
Missy Green. Oh, yes. Well, tell me, how old are you, Missy?
You mean here or when I ride on trains?
I mean, when it don't cost anything.
Oh, I'm 8 years old.
8? You know, you look a lot older.
Can I help it if I worry?
Well, anyway, folks, meet Missy Green. Missy, meet the folks. Now you run along and show them what you're going to do.
All right.
Yeah.
I am going to try to sing Mr. Chevalier's song. All I want is just one girl. As I imagine it will be sung by Mr. Mack of Moran and Mack. All I want is just one gal. I can't be bothered with 2 gals. All the fellows want more, even 3 or 4. Now, what calls is that? All I want is just one move.
about that? All I get is just one word. Well, about the word no. But I guess I'm no lovebird. I'm but just a black crow. All I want is just one gal. And I have to have one gal. Yes, well, what I want is one. All I want is one. Oh, some dough. But why bring that up? Anyhow. But, of course, the way Mr. Chevalier sings it, oh, he's got that's something, I don't know. I'll show you what I mean. All I want is just one hug, and I have to have one hug. I could use many more, even 3 or 4, but one is enough. All I want is just one, so there is only one. That is plenty for me, just as long as he is doing his stuff. All I want is just one word that he could get from a selfish sweet someone. I'm eager to press to my heart. All I want is just one kiss, and I have to have one kiss. Yes, all I want is one. All I want is one for a time. I'm sure you all know Miss Helen Kane, the girl who started the epidemic of poo-poo-padoo. Well, she is in the next scene, and we're going to try to show you what we think might happen if Helen Kane had a school of her own. Well, I shall be seeing you. Good morning, children. Hey, hey! How is everything? Okay. Children, in your mother's day, they taught school a different way. But we still have history and reading, and in a manner up to date. This we must matriculate in a modern lingo, so to speak. Now, I don't have to tell you what to do. Please stand up while teacher questions you. Romantic history. What did Cleopatra say when her Caesar rode away altogether? She said, Napoleon met Josephine, said, I'll make you more than queen right yesterday. Nero at the fall of Rome, he wasn't playing home sweet home. He gave them a hot rhythm too, burned them up with a poo-poo-poo-poo. Romeo loved Juliet. What did he say when they met? A bright fair moon and poo-poo-poo-poo-poo. Now, Queen Elizabeth. Teacher, we're tired of history. Can't we talk about some live ones? Well, for instance, who, Missy? Well, for instance, you. When you're sitting with your foe and the lights are burning low, what does he mean to? Poo-poo-poo-poo-ba-doo. Poo-poo-ba-doo. When you're walking in the park and it's getting very dark, does he kiss you? Children, you embarrass me. Hey, let's get back to history. What happened at Waterloo? And who caused it? And on the ride of Paul Revere, what did all those natives hear? To arms, and and good old King Harry won't go with Cooperado. Don't be silly. Then won't you gather, sing with me?
Thanks for the ovation. It's a funny thing, but applause make a lot of actors nervous. Doesn't bother me at all. Thank you, Dad. Can you folks hear me out there all right? Want me to talk a little louder?
Yes, louder and funnier.
I will now be a magician.
That's great. Make yourself disappear.
As I was saying before I was interrupted, I don't know what I was saying. I came out here for some reason, but... Oh, yes, I'm sorry. To announce the next act. I have it with me. It's in this box. This is a shoe box. You'd never guess what I'd have in it. Pair of shoes. I'll place one here. And the other one here. Now, the trick is this. But first showing you I had nothing up the sleeves. Nothing concealed in my coat. Look, silk. Now I'm going to produce Nancy Carroll out of this shoe. And I'm going to show you in the box here Abe Lyman and his band. Come on, get up a little closer. Are you ready, Nancy?
Oh, don't be alarmed, folks. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to sing. I'm not even going to recite. I'm out here this time to introduce our next number. Oh, it's a pretty little thing. It's called Let's Drink to the Girl of My Dreams. And I know that... Oh,
Hello, Jack. What are we going to do in this number?
Well, as far as I gather, it's a hunting scene. It's...
Hello.
Oh, hello, Gene. How are you? Hello.
What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. It's...
Well, you ought to know, Jack. You're master of ceremony.
I know, but wait. Will you wait a minute? Listen, wait. You got to wait until Edmund Goulding gets here because he's going to direct it. And he... Oh, here he is.
Hello.
How do you do?
Hello.
How do you?
Yeah.
We're all here, are we? Gene Arthur, Mary Bryan, Gary Cooper,
And me.
Fay Ray.
And me. Okie. Yes.
Okay. Where's Jimmy Hall and Dick Allen?
Well, they're on location, but I think they'll be back any minute now.
Oh, what are we going to do, Mr. Goulding?
But now, it's a hunting scene. And the title of the song is Let Us Drink to the Girl of
Sailing, sailing, we tell the world we know that most any gods would fall for this job. Introducing Clara Bow.
My mother always said to me, beware the man who wanders. He'll never be home, forever he'll roam. The traveler always wanders. So I began to concentrate on college boys, clerks, and tailors. Then the fleet flew in, and now I begin to see what the girls like about sailors. I can't tell you which man, a poor man, a rich man, but I'm through to the Navy now. Those lads have some new stuff, not too mild or too rough. Or did I meet the fleet and how? So I've met a few men, and I thought that I knew men. I don't mind telling you that when I'm rocked in the cradle of a ghost on the anchor, to heave, to anchor, oh, I'm through to the Navy now.
Sailing, sailing, at every port we go. Wherever we go, we stop our toe, but never really fall. Swinging, only the simple too. But we save our pay, and no one can say the fleet. Now, through to you.
Now there's Jack from the flagship, and I give you this tip as a sweetie. Oh, that boy's so wow. And to the Wyoming, my thoughts go a-roaming. His name's Bill, and I feel thrill now. Now there's Jim from Chicago, off the old Colorado. Also George from the Utah, but I can't put a label on the Gulf. That hatchet or ship
Bancroft's the name, George Bancroft, not Bobby Jones. Possibly it wasn't necessary for me to tell you that. And possibly it's not necessary for me to tell you that I don't belong in a review. I know no parlor tricks. And I'm the one guy at a party that you can depend upon won't sing. Now, for example, last night I went to a party. Oh, there you are. Good evening, Cecil.
Hello, George. It's awfully good of you to drop in.
Not at all. Delighted.
Charming people, really. Miss Frances and Miss Keithley make a stunning picture together, don't they?
My dear, what exquisite pearls.
I'll introduce you in a moment.
Please do. Oh, isn't that a picture of your late husband?
Yes. This was Frederick's favorite photograph. I always keep it before me.
I only met him once. What a man.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, good evening, Mother.
I say, may I tell you a joke?
Go right along with him.
It's really a riddle.
Good.
Oh, I'll ask you, Mr. Bancroft.
Splendid. There's nothing I like better than a good, clean riddle.
I say, rally around, everybody, will you? I'm going to ask Mr. Bancroft a riddle. Can you tell me the difference between a postbox and a goose's egg?
Difference between a post box.
For posting letters?
Good. And a goose's egg.
Yes, the immature offspring of a goose. No. You're laughing too soon.
I beg your pardon.
You give it up?
With pleasure.
He gives up. Mr. Bancroft can't tell the difference between a post box and a goose's egg. I jolly well hate to give him a letter to post.
Bancroft,
Yes?
I think you're simply marvelous. Why do they always make you play a bad man?
I don't know, my dear, unless it is that some of us are born to suffer.
Oh, George, I want you to meet my son, Billy.
My dear Mr. Bancroft, you have always been my favorite actor. I think you're very good in your pictures, and my mother says, can I have your picture?
Why, surely, my little man. I'll send you one.
Quiet, everybody. Mr.
Propapatakis.
Mr.
Ignacio Propapatakis.
Mr. Propaganda is going to sing for us.
You like to hear something like, or the opera?
Yes.
I thought so.
Now, of course, I don't know how you feel about it, but my impulse was not to conduct myself as I did. There's an idea. Now, if everybody there had followed their impulse, I imagine the party would have been somewhat different.
Hello, you.
Shut up.
What for?
Oh, girl, how are you?
Hello, you old baloney. So you got here at last.
Sure, I'll try anything once.
Did you ever see such a funny-looking crowd? Those drugstore beauties over there.
Those are lovely pearls you have. What are they strung on? Telephone wire? I'll introduce you to them if you don't watch out.
Not while I'm conscious. Hey, ain't that the chap you married?
That is right. I've been dying to burn this thing for a long time.
How is the old crook? Still foreclosing mortgages?
He's dead.
He always was. It's a good thing you poisoned him.
Ah, there you are, George. Hey, lay off. Say, I want to ask you a riddle.
No.
Good. Now, can you tell me this?
Hey, Bancroft, come here.
What do you want?
You heard me. Come here.
Well, what do you want?
I got something for you.
Yeah? Oh.
George. Come on, bozo.
Who's dead?
George Bancroft. Huh. I don't think you're even tough.
My pal. Sit down.
Thanks.
Quiet, please. Quiet.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to sing the songs.
You're going to what?
I'm going to sing the songs.
That's what I thought he said.
Don't go on moping, hoping happiness will come. That's not the way. It doesn't pay. If you want happiness, just help yourself some. Why don't you try to take life the way I do? Let the whole world sigh or cry. I'll be high in the sky, up on top of a rainbow, sweeping the clouds away. I don't care what's down below. Let it rain, let it snow. I'll be up on a rainbow, sweeping the clouds away. I have learned life's lesson, fighters always win. Now those who can take it right on the chin and grin. And so I shout to everyone, find your place in the sun, up on top of a rainbow, sweeping the clouds away. Let the whole world sigh or cry. I'll be high in the sky, up on top of a rainbow, sweeping the clouds away. I don't care what's down below. Oh, let it rain, let it snow. I'll be up on a rainbow, sweeping the clouds away. I have learned last lesson, fighters always win. Now those can take it right on the chin and grin. And so I shout to everyone, find your place in the sun, up on top of a rainbow, sweeping the clouds away. I'm shouting, sweeping the clouds away.